I still remember the day my best friend, Jack, said to me, "Walter, you're gonna regret this for the rest of your life." His words cut deep, and I've been thinking about them every day since. It's been decades, but the pain still feels like an open wound. My name is Walter. I'm 78 years old, and I want to share a story with you that taught me one of the most important lessons of my life. It's a lesson that I wish I had learned sooner, but I hope that by sharing it with you, you can avoid the mistakes I made. I grew up in a small town in Ohio in the 1950s. It was a time of innocence, a time when everyone knew each other's names, and we all looked out for one another. I had a wonderful childhood, surrounded by loving parents and great friends. But as I got older, I started to feel restless, like there was something more out there for me. I started to work at the local factory, where I met a girl named Emily. She was beautiful, smart, and had a spark in her eyes that I had never seen before. We fell deeply in love, and I thought that I had found my soulmate. We were young, and we had big dreams. We wanted to travel the world, to see new places, and to experience new things. But my parents were against it. They wanted me to stay in the town, to get a steady job, and to settle down. They didn't understand that I had to follow my heart, that I had to see what was out there for me. So, I made a decision that would change my life forever. I chose to leave Emily behind, to pursue my dreams, and to make a new life for myself in the city. But here is what I never told anyone. I was scared. I was scared of the unknown. I was scared of failing, and I was scared of losing the people I loved. I thought that I was doing the right thing, that I was being brave, but in reality, I was being selfish. I was putting my own desires above the people who cared about me the most. As the years went by, I achieved some of my goals, I made a good living, I traveled to new places, and I met new people. But I was empty inside. I felt like something was missing, and I couldn't shake off the feeling that I had made a terrible mistake. I would often think about Emily, wonder what she was doing, and if she was happy. I would wonder what our life would have been like if I had stayed with her. But then, one day, I received a letter from Emily. She had gotten married, had kids, and was living a happy life. She told me that she had never forgotten about me, that she had always loved me, but that she had moved on. I was devastated. I felt like I had lost my chance, and that I would never find another love like ours. I realized that I had been given a rare gift, a chance to experience true love, and I had thrown it away. The revelation hit me like a ton of bricks. I realized that I had been so focused on my own desires, my own ambitions, that I had neglected the people who truly mattered. I had put my own ego above the love and the connection that I had with Emily. I had been so blind, so selfish, and so foolish. But here is what I never told anyone. I still think about Emily every day. I still wonder what could have been. I still feel the pain of losing her. But I've also learned to appreciate the lesson that I learned from our story. I've learned that true love is rare, and that you should hold on to it with all your might. I've learned that life is short, and that you should never take anything for granted. I remember the day Jack said to me, "Walter, you're gonna regret this for the rest of your life." His words were prophetic. I have regretted my decision every day since. But I've also learned to forgive myself, to let go of the past, and to move on. I've learned that regret can be a powerful teacher, but it can also be a heavy burden to carry. But here is what I want you to know. I'm not alone in this feeling. I'm not the only one who has made mistakes, who has regrets, and who has wondered what could have been. We all have our own stories, our own struggles, and our own regrets. But it's how we learn from them, how we grow from them, and how we move forward that truly matters. So, if you're watching this, and you're struggling with your own regrets, just know that you're not alone. Know that it's never too late to make a change, to learn from your mistakes, and to move forward. And if you're willing to listen to an old man's story, I'd be happy to share more of my experiences with you. So please subscribe to my channel. As I sit here, reflecting on the journey that has brought me to this moment, I am reminded of the countless twists and turns that have shaped me into the person I am today. The struggles, the triumphs, the moments of pure joy, and the depths of despair, all of these have contributed to the intricate tapestry that is my life. And as I look back, I am struck by the realization that it is not the big, dramatic moments that have defined me, but rather the small, everyday choices that have added up to make a profound impact on my life. I think about the times I let fear hold me back, the opportunities one let slip away, and the relationships I let wither and die. I think about the what-ifs, the maybes, and the could-haves. And yet, as I reflect on these moments, I am also reminded of the incredible resilience of the human spirit. I think about the times I picked myself up, dusted myself off, and kept moving forward, even when it felt like the whole world was against me. One of the most profound lessons I've learned is the importance of forgiveness, not just forgiveness of others, but also forgiveness of myself. For so long, I carried around the weight of my own regrets, beating myself up over mistakes and perceived shortcomings. But as I've grown older, I've come to realize that forgiveness is not just a feeling, but a choice. It's a choice to let go of the past, to release the burden of guilt and shame, and to walk into the present with a sense of freedom and liberation. As I share my story with you, I want you to know that I am not immune to the struggles that you face. I am not a guru or a sage, but rather a fellow traveler on this journey of life. I stumble, I fall, and I make mistakes. But I also get back up, I learn, and I grow. And it's this journey, with all its ups and downs, that I want to share with you. I want to share with you the moments of beauty and wonder that have filled my life, the people who have touched my heart, and the lessons that have shaped me into the person I am today. I want to share with you the struggles, the doubts, and the fears that have threatened to derail me at times, and how I've found a way to overcome them. And I want to share with you the hope, the joy, and the sense of purpose that has driven me to keep moving forward, even when the road ahead seemed uncertain. So, if you're willing to join me on this journey, I promise you that it won't be easy. There will be times when we'll laugh together, and times when we'll cry. There will be times when we'll feel like giving up, and times when we'll feel like we're on top of the world. But through it all, I promise you that you will not be alone. You will have a companion, a friend, and a fellow traveler who is walking alongside you, sharing in your joys and your struggles, and offering a listening ear and a supportive heart. And together, we'll navigate the twists and turns of life, and we'll find a way to make the most of every moment, no matter what comes our way. And as we walk this path together, you'll begin to realize that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. The laughter, the tears, the triumphs, and the setbacks, all of these moments will shape you into the person you're meant to be. And I'll be here, right by your side, to offer guidance, to lend a hand, and to remind you of your own strength and resilience. You see, Life is full of unexpected surprises, some of which will bring great joy, while others will bring great challenge. But it's in these moments of uncertainty that we discover our greatest opportunities for growth. We learn to adapt, to persevere, and to find the beauty in the brokenness. And it's in these moments that we come to understand the true value of having someone to walk alongside us, someone who believes in us, even when we've lost faith in ourselves. As we navigate the ups and downs of life, you'll begin to notice the little things that make a big difference. A warm cup of coffee on a cold morning, a good book on a rainy day, or a beautiful sunset that takes your breath away. These small pleasures will become the threads that weave together the tapestry of your life, reminding you that even in the darkest of times, there is always something to be grateful for. And then, of course, there are the big moments, the moments that change the course of our lives forever. The moment we fall in love, the moment we achieve a long-held dream, or the moment we face a great loss. These moments will test our courage, our faith, and our resolve. But they will also reveal to us the depths of our own hearts, and the depths of the human spirit. As your companion on this journey, I want you to know that I'm not here to promise you a life without pain or struggle. I'm not here to tell you that everything will always be easy or straightforward. But what I am here to promise you is that you will never be alone. You will never have to face the darkness by yourself, because I'll be here, holding the light, guiding you through the shadows, and reminding you of the incredible strength and beauty that lies within you. And when the road ahead seems uncertain, and the fears and doubts creep in, I want you to remember that you are not just a traveler on this journey, you are the hero of your own story. You are the one who gets to write the next chapter, to create the next moment, and to shape the future that awaits you. And I'll be here, cheering you on, every step of the way, reminding you that you are capable, you are strong, and you are enough. So let's take a deep breath together, and let's step into the unknown, side by side. Let's trust that the universe has our backs, and that the path ahead will reveal itself one step at a time. And let's remember, no matter what comes our way, that we are in this together as friends, as companions, and as fellow travelers on the journey of a lifetime.